I was going to make a point like originally, and then I totally forgot what I was gonna. Why does that happen to me? So I was talking about the cheese Danish devil woman.
Welcome to the Pfister Good Life. My name's Tom Pfister.
And I'm Abby Pfister. And we moved.
Yes, again.
From the country to town. That is where we have been. And if you noticed, Tom is slim. Tell him how good you've been feeling.
Yes, since we've been eating Paleo way, I feel more energetic, I just feel better all around. My body doesn't ache and pains.
Not as much.
I don't know, just more livelier than I did before, and just I don't know, just more energetic and up and going. And
so do you remember the last? It's been like over a month for sure. I think it's been like over a month since we did our very first weigh-in. I am pretty sure that Tom weighed 250, right? Yeah, 250. 250 point something, maybe it was just 250 even. And I was 292.4. So we're less than that, but we want to make something very clear. We didn't do any weigh-ins like for this whole month. However, we weren't eating very well for that whole month either. So we didn't gain any weight. We lost a little bit, but we really weren't trying. So normally when we did this before, when we lived in Texas, in a month time I lost 30 pounds. So I don't want you to watch this and get discouraged and watch the first weigh-in and be like, wow, they've been eating the Paleo way for a whole month and she only lost 4 pounds and he only lost like 10. Because if we would have been doing it every day like we had done previously before we started a YouTube channel, we would have lost a lot more. So do not look at the first weigh-in video to this date and be like, well, the Paleo way isn't going to do anything for me, because that is very incorrect. So like I said, like Tom said, we moved, and that took up a lot of our time. We promise if we ever move again, which we will, then we'll film it. Where we've made a commitment to like actually stay consistent with uploading. So weighing in every Sunday, uploading it on Monday, that sort of thing. I personally, I know Tom doesn't watch these things, but we've together watched some like videos of paleo eating stuff, you know, like learning recipes and that sort of thing. So he's okay with it, but I personally really like watching videos like what I eat in a day type videos. But leave a comment if you want us to do that, because sometimes we eat some pretty crazy things. Like today we made something that we'd never made before. Like kale. I don't think I have ever eaten kale in my life. And if I did, I didn't know it. What about you? Kale, do you remember what the kale, the green?
Yeah, I ate kale fresh out of the garden, and I didn't care for the taste of it. But then again, it wasn't washed, it wasn't cooked, it wasn't, you know, nothing, wasn't with nothing. It was just like like a rabbit. You just eat it out of the garden, you know. But oh, it was good.
Today it was good, or
Oh,
when you
yeah.
ate it out of the garden?
No. Today cooking it was the way you cooked it was good. Eating it fresh out of the garden, you know, I imagine it's people do it, but yeah, and when I done it, I was on vacation somewhere, and it was just like, oh, that's kale, huh? And the lady said, yeah, why don't you try some? And I just, like a goofball, I don't know, I could have got a piece that was 2 weeks too old still on the plant, you know, I don't know, or part of the plant that you don't eat, you know, who knows, because didn't know nothing about it. That was years ago, but today, you know, it was good though, the way it was cooked, and everything that was with it was all out of the garden stuff, so.
You guys will see the clip of Tom weighing in and then I'm weighing in. So I guess I would say you guys can erase the first weigh-in from your mind, because I was 292.4 and Tom was 250, so we're less than that now, not by like a ton, but I think it would be in your benefit to just kind of think about today's weigh-in, and then we'll go from there, since we are moved and we're finally unpacked and like everything like that. And we have had a lot of stuff go on. Trust me when I say this to you. A lot of stuff. So I'll just let you guys watch the weigh-in. $235.4. $288.6. When I uploaded my first video when we lived in Texas, like our first video ever, I was 280 pounds. So I weighed this morning and it was 288, so that's pretty good. I feel like I'm excited because I mean, that's only 8 pounds, and I know I can get there. So it'll be excited to go back to that threshold of 280 and then work my way beyond it, because, or below it, because I have felt like I've been like above the 280, and in my mind I'm like, well, I was 280 before, I can get below it, and whatever. So I'm really excited about that. I have learned for myself, if I set like really big goals, I don't really do that awesome, but if I set smaller goals and stuff, then I can do it. Because like I said, when I started paleo when we lived in Texas, I was 318 pounds, and so now I'm 288. So that's pretty good. And you know, if you really think about, for anybody who's never tried this before, if you're a fat kid like Tom and I, and you love Taco Bell and fast food and cookies and all that other junk we named, you will feel, Tom is getting Zealand up, that's why you hear the whining. You will feel like, besides losing weight, like forget about losing weight, you will feel like a 12-year-old, and you might act like one too, because you will have so much energy. That's one thing that just like blew my mind out of the water, and I know I talked about that before in my first video, but it's just like, you could have people tell you all day, you gotta try this, and you really won't know until you experience it. But it's really cool. So I feel kind of sad that, you know, all this time we could have been uploading weigh-ins, but, you know, with moving and stuff and whatever, that's an excuse. So here we are, and that is what our current weight is now, and I hope we can get more subscribers to follow us along. And please leave a comment if you guys want us to do the what I eat in a day. It's because I love to cook and I would love to show you guys what exactly we are eating. That way you know if you want to do this too. So I think it'd be great if we could get a lot of people to do this, because what I have seen when I look on YouTube for paleo stuff or weight loss or whatever, it's always people that have already done it. Okay, I have yet to find someone who's like currently doing it. I know it probably is, but and I do like those videos where the people sit and they tell their story and they have like before and after pictures. You're like, wow, this person really did this. That's awesome. But that's why Tom and I thought it would be cool is if we filmed it while it's actually happening, while it's a real thing in our lives, like right now. So I thought that would be really cool. But we're gonna say goodbye for now.
See you soon.
He's like, you people are really losing it. Yeah, you see yourself? Uh-huh, see you soon. Thanks everyone. Don't forget to make it a good life.